come link with your boy, come late. Come and blow some trees with your boy, let's link. We can watch a flick if your boy come late. We can joyride and explore late. Baby, come link with your boy, come late. Come and blow some trees with your boy, let's link. We can watch a flick if your boy come late. We can joyride and explore.
You're now tuned into Linked Up with Lux.
Yo, what's going on? Today's episode is titled Know Your Worth. You know, you mess with the wrong person, they can take your energy, they can take your joy, they will take your shine, they will take your smile, they will take your peace, they will take your happiness. You need to know your worth and know when to step away from toxic situations. Know when to step away from people who don't appreciate you. Know when to step away from people that use you. Know when to step away from people that manipulate you. Know your worth. Being in a relationship is not an excuse to be disrespected. Being in a relationship is not an excuse to tolerate nonsense. Being in a relationship is not an excuse to deal with anything less than you know you deserve. We give people too many chances out here. We give people too many opportunities to make it right after they messed up the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time, the fifth time. If someone truly appreciates you and cherishes you, I promise you, they won't have you second guessing yourself. They won't have you staring at that phone, having you wondering, are they going to hit you up to make things right? They won't have you sitting there doubting yourself, making you feel as if you're not worthy of that true love you once desired. People out here, we give people too many opportunities to continue to play in our face. I don't care about none of that. People be talking about, well, if you give up, you'll never see if it actually would have been what you wanted it to be. No, when people show you right out the gate that they came to play with you, that they don't respect you, that they're willing to talk to you crazy, they're willing to make you, feel like you're less than them or anybody on this earth, you need to cut them off. Cut them off. Because think about it. You're sitting here giving this person all of these opportunities, trying to see the good traits about them, trying to look at the bigger picture. Forget the bigger picture. You are the bigger picture. You are what they need. You are what they desire. So stop letting them play with you, because without you, I promise you, there's things that you do that they take for granted. Rather, it's you're listening to them, you're helping them with their problems, even if it's not financially, or maybe it might be financially. Maybe you're out there, they're crying about, boo-hoo, my life sucks, and you're literally out there putting in the footwork, putting your stuff on the back burner. How can I help you? Let me try to get you a job. Let me try to look up some things for you. Like, I hear you complaining, I'm taking your weight off your shoulder so I can be there for you. Let me try to make it easier. Like, what is it that you need? Do you need some money? Like, do you need, somebody to, just whatever it might be. It be little things. Women and men, it's a two-way street. We overextend ourselves sometimes for people that don't deserve it. Sometimes it'll be a lot, from what I hear, women that deal with men with kids. Sometimes women will overextend themselves just to make sure that man's kids are good more than that man himself. What does your kid need? Do your kid need diapers? Do your kid need food? I'll watch your kid. It's like y'all step up into these roles so quick with these people who don't appreciate you. It's crazy, If it's not dealing with a kid, it can be anything. This man is moping around, or woman moping around. Oh, my life sucks. I don't have any money. Or what are you doing to make money? Are you applying yourself? Are you actually applying for jobs? Are you actually looking for jobs? Or are you just complaining? And then you try to give them a solution, and all they do is, oh, you don't understand. It's not that easy. It's not that. Okay, well, you go cry in the corner and call your mama. Okay, because I can only do so much. I'm sitting here trying to do what I can for you while balancing my life. I thought we were a unit, so it's like I'm trying to, make sure you're good so we both can be good in the future. But you can't be carrying grown people out here. You got to let people deal with their problems. And, people are going to say, well, no, relationships are all about partnership and coming together and just being a unit. Yeah, if both parties mutually respect each other. Because if one party doesn't respect the other party, what are y'all doing? Y'all stupid. Y'all just sitting there involved with each other. You're sitting there carrying their weight. That's what I'm supposed to do as a partner. I'm supposed to uplift my partner. Your partner is also supposed to be grown enough to be able to stop crying and crying victim and making it seem like the world is out to get them when they're not. And this is only if they're not willing to actually put themselves out there to change their circumstances. If I sat here and was like, man, you know, I'm just so broke. I'm just so broke. And it's like, okay, I understand that. We're all going through a financial burden, you know, a crisis, if you will. But if I'm not sitting here actually trying to lock in and figure out, okay, what can I sell? What are things that I can do that can make money? What's something new I can learn that, you know, is going to pay me? If I'm just sitting here with my head down and I'm just like, oh, my life sucks. I'm not making enough money. You're playing the victim because you're grown. You just don't understand. So what are your circumstances? Well, nobody's hiring me. Nobody's doing this. Nobody's doing that. Who wants to hear that? Who wants to hear that? And there's nothing wrong with being supportive for your partner. But if your partner is constantly going through that and making you feel like you're not appreciated, cut them off and let them deal with their own problems. It's different though if it's a two-way street and you guys are loving and caring and nurturing to each other and your partner's down. Like, that's what you should do. Uplift your partner because essentially, like I stated before, you're supposed to be a unit. But if you are the one that's carrying all the weight for them and you got your own problems going on, and whenever you try to talk about your problems, they be like, whatever. My life sucks. My life sucks. It's like, you got to let them deal with their own stuff. It's not your job to cater to no grown person at all, period. You feel me? But besides that, know your worth. Know what you don't want to settle for. Know what it is that you know you deserve. Because on this planet, it's already hard enough as it is. It's already crucial enough as it is, you know, for people to be sitting here trying to play with your time or your energy. And it's not worth it. Choose peace. Choose peace. We're not here to build people up for the next person, because that's typically what happens. You end up investing and pouring all into this person's cup. They don't even say thank you. They don't even show appreciation. They just expect it. And that's the worst. When you do things genuinely for a person because you want to do it and they don't even show no appreciation. And then when y'all fall out, they act like you never did nothing for them. Nothing at all. You don't even exist. You're the worst person ever. You're the enemy. You put your credit on the line for them. You gave them money that you were saving. Now you're out of pocket. Now you're down bad. You know, you gave them your paychecks. You feel me? You let them drive your car, you know? And what happened? They faded away. And the cycle repeats. And then they go wham, wham, boo, boo. My life sucks. My life sucks. To the next person. So, if initially no one is showing you true interest, like genuine interest, genuine respect, genuine mutual, like energy, cut them off. Just cut them off. Because I promise you, it'll be better for you in the end. It's your boy Lux. I'm out.